Hi, this is a Facebook ads guideline. So what we have done is that we have created this document for you. So whenever you are writing ads next time, please make sure that you are following the guidelines from this page, because earlier what was happening was we were always giving feedback on videos. Okay. Now the cool thing about that is that you get instant feedback. The bad thing is that that feedback is never documented in one place. So now we have created this document, and it also has a resources section where you can find the previous videos. So let's talk about the Facebook ads guidelines. Okay, here are some guidelines. Most of them are pretty simple and explanatory, and to be honest, I have taken all of them from the earlier like feedback videos that were there, but let me just walk you through them really quick. So here are some guidelines. Use simple English. Create all the pointers keeping yourself in mind, which means it means for problem, pain, okay, promise, benefits, all of these. Okay, no false expectations or thing that cannot happen. So again, which means set real expectations. That's another way of saying it. Set realistic expectations. Direct claim, we don't make claims, it's all about probability. So don't make claims. And again, Facebook does not like claims, especially in our niche, like make money online niche. So you cannot say that you will make this much amount of money. Whenever you say you will, immediately that's a claim. You may, that's not a claim. But again, try to use as less as you possible. Always write from my perspective, which means I did this. If I did this, then the possibility is there that other people can do it too. That's still not a claim. But as soon as you write you, yours, Facebook instantly flags it. Okay. Use stories or examples to frame the core point. Again, core point can be problem, pain, promise, or benefits. That's gonna be the core point. Okay. uh, Stretch the need of the core point. Again, core point can be problem, pain, promise, and benefits. Bridge between, again, problem, pain, promise, and benefits. So always a transition should always be smooth. So one example of this is that whenever we are making a pitch in a webinar, once we have completed the value part, we always say that, now let me ask you a question. I know that a lot of you like this presentation, but I also understand that a lot of you just don't want, just a lot of you don't just need the presentation, but also need extended support. So let me ask you that how many of you would be ready if we created, or if we provided you with the opportunity of extended support? That is what we call as the bridge, which transitions, which like, that's a basically transition which acts like a bridge between like what we have covered so far and what's about to come. So it makes the transition pretty smooth. So focus on that. Important words. Okay, important words. Again, instead of saying, for example, you are going to learn sounds very like, learn sounds very tiring, it sounds very intensive. Say reveal. Okay, so say reveal. Okay, now use specificity. Again, use numbers. So for example, 3-step process, 5-step process, 7-step process. Specificity is always a good thing. Have urgency. So 10 spots remaining, 12 spots remaining, or like, that's actually scarcity. Urgency is like enroll before midnight tonight. So urgency in base, in on the basis of time. Okay, include a time frame. So whenever you are talking about the results that we have accomplished, of that we have done, always include a time frame. I know a lot of these pointers are already being taken care by you, but I'm still giving you all the guidelines in one go. Okay, ensure punctuation and proper grammar, because that's really important. We want to make sure that when a person feels, like a person reads the ad copy, he should not feel that this ad copy was written on the fly, like without even taking care of basic grammar and punctuation. Remove redundancy. Redundancy means a lot of times we are actually saying the same thing again and again in different ways and forms, which creates redundancy. The best way to remove redundancy is that you read the entire ad copy aloud. Just for example, when you are listening to this video, there is a particular tone and pitch that I have, right? Just speak that ad copy in that tone and pitch. That's the same practice that we use, and that's the same practice that we learn from our coaches and mentors while writing ads or copy. So that helps you remove redundancy. Wherever you feel stuck, wherever you get ooh, like, there is some pause, there is some abruptness, that's a redundancy. That's where you need to focus. Then salutation needs to be there. Okay, setting up expectations of what is going to happen next once they make the purchase. So for example, they are going to get access to XYZ. If they don't get access, they should email us on, let's say, nishkarsh@digitaldukandar.com or efc@digitaldukandar.com, or digital, like whatever the next steps are. Then the bonuses: use a PS to give people a recap and always handle the objections. Now this is the feedback that Nishkarsh had shared, and he mentioned about the qualities that should be reflected in the ad, like being kind, humble, grounded, loved, cared, maturity, subtleness. And the don'ts, like don't sound obsessed, don't sound like a self-proclaimed millionaire and philanthropist, don't talk a lot about giving millions, don't sound too salesy. And again, some more examples of the feedback that Nishkarsh shared in the earlier videos. So it has all these examples like bridge, important words, redundancy, salutation, and all of this. Another thing that uh, like uh, another thing that I would want to add in here in this feedback is that instead of, let me give you an example, saying lose weight, okay, lose weight in 8 days, if you can add a process, for example, my fit strategy uh, loses weight. So instead of, let me remove this, let me keep it simple. So lose weight in 8 days is again feeling like work. But whenever you say loses weight in 8 days, again it becomes simple. So for example, you can generate 8 figures in revenue, or this tool helps you generate, like this tool generates 8 figures revenue for you, or this tool generates ad copies for you. Again, wherever an extra S comes, it becomes very simple and the effort is no longer there. So make sure that you use this as much as possible. The more you can use this, the better it is going to be. Okay. Then we have resources for you. So these are some of the resources that we have. Um, like we have feedback video 1 and 2. So basically these are the videos that Nishkash already shared. And apart from that, uh, I have this training that I did on how we create ad copies in all of our company, like for Blister. And we did this training a while back, so you can skip to 1717 to watch the ads part, and it goes until the end. I also deconstruct ad copies of international marketeers that we model, and also Indian marketeers, and what I liked about them and what I don't liked about them. And then this is a DD 99 rupee webinar ad which you can model. So this is the best ad that I have ever written for Digital Dukandar, and I actually have this document here. So this was modeled by Frank Kern. Like I have that ad here as well. So I modeled this from Frank Kern's ad. Let me put it as a heading. So this was the original ad by Frank Kern. Okay, here is the ad, and this was the original ad, and this is the ad that we did. Of course, what you are writing is going to be different, but I'm going to be telling you the core concept here that you can use in all of the ads. So for example, let's go here and let me show you these core concepts, like these four specifically. Okay, so for example, the three bonuses are mentioned here. So this actually, the reason I started using three bonuses was because Gopal always pushed me to use three bonuses in the ad copy. Since then, we have been adding these three bonuses, so you can use these. Secondly, we don't need a money back guarantee in the current funnel that we have. So don't put that, because there is no money back guarantee in the Ecom Freedom Challenge. Note the price of INR is only available for first 50 registrants. Again, that is scarcity, and that is, like only these many spots left. Now this is the next part was objection handling. So this is objection handling. Like now, if you are me, you will be thinking, Nishkesh, if you are already doing so great in your business, why are you sharing these secrets with me? Why not keep them to yourself? And this is again like objection handling. So, and it also, I think, is very ethical and very upfront that we are we are telling the people that we are creating the possibility that we will be working together in the future. So this is tomorrow. If someone, let's say, if we are running an international ad, okay, if we are running this ad copy in US, if some no one can ever say that you misleaded us, because we are immediately saying that we are creating the possibility that we would be working together in the future. So that is there. And this is the recap. Oh yeah, your ad always needs to have a recap. A recap is super important. So this is the recap. So always have this recap as well. Okay. And again, you'll immediately get the email with all the information on what to do next. So that is what you need to also tell people, that once you make the payment, you'll get the email. Okay. So let me see if I have mentioned some. No, no, no. This is the only part about setting up expectations. Okay. This is about setting up expectations. Like once you make the payment, you'll immediately get the email with all the information on what to do next. And if you don't get the email, you can email us on and then the email ID. Okay. And then the PS. So the PS is also important. But again, this time we are not offering any money back guarantee. So don't include this money back guarantee. Just have the PS and your e-commerce coach. That is the salutation. Like this is the salutation, Nishkar Sharma. So this is again, I'm not bragging about myself, but this is the best ad copy that I personally have ever written for digital products. So please steal this. If you want to change, if you want to do any edits in this, like for the voice, please go ahead, do that. But make sure that you are following this guidelines. Okay, make sure that you are following these guidelines. And if you have any questions, then let me know, and I'll do my best to help and support you. Okay, I'll see you in the next one.